we need to talk about Elden Ring. Why is Elden Ring such an important and successful launch to the gaming industry? This is something I've been asking myself over the recent hours that I've been playing in the game, and I have put a lot of fucking hours into this game. Elden Ring has kind of been successful. Everywhere I look, I can't stop seeing Elden Ring content. It's literally everywhere I look, on TikTok, on Facebook, any social media. It's even made its way to fucking Club Penguin at this point. I know that Dark Souls is an absolute staple when it comes to fantasy RPG games, but 12 million copies off the back of a Dark Souls game? Dude, look at this. It's just fucking unheard of for a Souls game. But why is Elden Ring important? That's the question we're answering today. Why is it so successful? You know why it was so successful? You know why? Because it was just a fucking video game. No bullshit, no microtransactions, no funny shit. It was just a video game, start, middle and end. Let's talk about it. In order to understand the sheer success that Elden Ring has, we need to understand where Dark Souls came from. Let's take our tiny little minds back all the way to 2011. Like most of you, I was a spotty little teenager who woke up on a Christmas morning, cold, and absolutely looking forward to hoping that I got Skyrim. Skyrim was a game that released in November of 2011 to absolutely critical acclaim, and oh my god, did it deserve it. My tiny little brain was fucking blown away by the sheer scope of this game. It had unbelievable exploration. Quest after quest after quest after quest after quest. It just felt like it was endless. Now, unorthodox, why are we talking about Skyrim when we're supposed to be talking about Dark Souls? We'll get to it. The one thing that was more important about the success of Skyrim, apart from its sales, which it did pretty fucking well, I mean it spawned a few releases afterwards, a few re-releases, is the sense of community that the game had built. You see where I'm going with this. Skyrim had amassed an amazing community. I mean, it's a community that's still dedicated to this day. Secrets are still being found to this day. Community is what drove Skyrim forward. Not only was it an amazing game, the combat was a little bit, but all it did was bring gamers together. That sense of community is what drove the game forward and kept its replayability. Now, just a month before that, a little indie game you might have heard of was released called fucking Dark to the Souls. And probably like most of you, I absolutely skipped over this game. I don't know about you, but I was 50 million hours into Skyrim. Like I had no fucking life at all. Let's fast forward into the future. And like many of you, I didn't play Dark Souls when it first released. I played it when I was an adult. This worked well because when I actually had my first experience with Dark Souls, I mean, I didn't even get to this fucking bit, dude. Like, straight up, I did not get to that bit. Even as an adult, I picked up the game, I started it, I got to the first bit where you go down and you see those skeletons, that's fucking skeletons, and they fuck you up, and I was like, nope, and I'm absolutely out. And then something just changed. I woke up one day and I thought I'm gonna give it a go. And give it a go, I fucking did. This game consumed my entire life for about 3 or 4 weeks. I couldn't play anything else. I was absolutely addicted to the gameplay mechanics. This level of gameplay mechanics I'd never experienced before. The rich, interesting story that was detailed only really in the item description forced me to actually listen to the NPCs. The lore itself, once I understood it, it made those boss battles actually have emotional meaning to me. It drove in me the sense of accomplishment that you can actually get out of a video game purely just for the sake of playing it. It quite literally changed my opinion on gaming. And then Dark Souls 2 got released and we just sort of forget about that one. Okay, Zach, Dark Souls 1 was a good game and it changed your life forever. When are we going to talk about why Elden Ring? Let's fast forward to the year of 2013. A small little indie company, you may have heard of them by the name of EA, had acquired the rights to one of the most biggest franchises known in media, and that was Star Wars. EA had the world quite literally in its fucking hands, and quite frankly, it ruined it. Where am I going with this? I don't even fucking know. I just want to run about EA. Under the rule of EA, the Star Wars franchise was absolutely destroyed, as we all know. The company made games such as Battlefront 1, which we all know was absolutely rinsed and destroyed by microtransactions and greedy corporate tactics. This then again happened in Battlefront 2, and still to this day that game is just, it's just shit in it, let's be honest. During this time, EA had absolutely been known for ruining franchises and absolutely incorporating evil tactics when it comes to gamer consumerism. EA had openly stated that it was no interest when it came to single player games, and live service games were where the future was going to be. Then, like a motherfucking angel from out the sky, came Star Wars Fallen Order. Star Wars Fallen Order was released to a critical acclaim. This game was simply fucking amazing. I don't know if you have played it or not, but if you haven't, you need to check this game out. It's seriously so good. I mean, it's fucking Dark Souls with lightsabers. Like, just go play it. Star Wars Fallen Order was an important release when it came to EA's handling of the Star Wars license. Not only did the game sell well for the company, the game also brought back the reputation that a single player just video game, not a fucking store, not a money churning machine, could be successful. Everyone loved the game, and hopefully it spawned a sequel. I mean, we can only hope and pray. Please, EA. I mean, I know you've lost the rights now, but please just release Star Wars Fallen Order 2. Just fucking do it, please. So what does this all mean? And why is Elden Ring important to the gaming industry? Well, Elden Ring is important when it comes to modern gaming because simply of its sheer succession that it's had. We live in a world at the moment now where video games are no longer seen as an art form. I know you don't probably want to believe it, but it's true. Corporate greedy companies have taken over the video game industry, and with that, they're absolutely destroying the games that we know and love. Just take a second to think. How many video game franchises do you know that have absolutely been ruined by corporate greed? So many cool and new and innovative ideas, new IPs that could have been amazing, just simply destroyed by greedy practices. I mean, look at fucking Gran Turismo 7. What the fuck? Elden Ring is important to the video game industry because it shows to developers that us, the people that play the video games, want just that, a video game. We don't want a store, we don't want a pay to win, we don't want a half of games sold to us later. We certainly don't want live fucking service games. Stop doing it. Elden Ring is amazing. If you haven't played it, it's fucking phenomenal, dude. Go and play it. It has to be single-handedly one of the best games I have played in recent years. Like, it is just that good. People aren't lying to you. I've put about 80 hours into the game now, and no, I still haven't beaten it. It's fucking hard. But what it is it's a game that stays true to what the fans liked. Elden Ring took everything that made Dark Souls successful and put it into an open world, and it fucking works. You will see no microtransactions in this game. There is absolutely nothing that you can pay for. The game literally thrives itself on armor that you find, weapons that you find, secrets that you find, and everything in between. And the game just has no way of you buying your way through that. To bring it back to what I mentioned about Skyrim earlier, Elden Ring brings back its sense of community into games. Share these experiences with everyone that you meet. It has an amazing online aspect, and not only that, an absolutely extraordinary, fucking awesome single player. Why is Elden Ring important to the gaming community? And why is Elden Ring important to the gaming industry? Because Elden Ring, quite frankly, is what the gaming industry is about and what the gaming community is about. Hi guys, thanks for watching. If you did like the video, please leave a like down below. If you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. I will be making more content soon in the same format, and we'll be talking about things that I'm interested, like video games and movies. That sounds interesting? Let's go on this journey together. in a bit.